What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Take a Seat podcast, episode 3. If you haven't, please go listen to episode 1 and 2. We do appreciate it. While you're there, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a 5-star review. Let's go ahead and introduce the entertainment of the show. Easy breezy, Ian Sheldon. What up, E?
Yo,
How you doing,
what's
man?
good, everybody? What's good?
Vino
Chilling.
Too Cold. What's up, Vino?
What's good, boys?
Vino rocking that FSU hat I see
You
here on
already know,
episode
baby.
3.
All
Hey,
You
just
already
so y'all
know.
know, we are recording this episode live video. So this will be posted on YouTube, hopefully. So please tune into that and subscribe on YouTube. We do appreciate that. So we're super excited. Shout out to my cousin, Caden Henderson, Young K, aka Young K, for the intro
Yes, sir.
music at the beginning of this episode. We do appreciate you, Caden. So let's dive into this, guys. We are, what's today? Wednesday, August 23rd. This Saturday, August 26th, is live action real college football is back, baby. So we excited. Oh, E sipping on some Miller Lite over there. How's that taste, E?
Like shit. Of course.
He said like shit. So yeah, we got some games this Saturday we're excited to talk about. I mean, it's, we've had shitty ass NFL preseason on, which have y'all even tried watching any preseason games?
Be honest, nah, I've been watching highlights, right? It's hard
I
to watch.
watched like a couple of drives of the first
Yeah.
game, the Jets and whoever it was, the Browns. I watched a couple of fucking
Dude, like I try to tune in for like certain players or like rookies that I'm excited about, but I can't watch
It's
preseason.
rough, bro.
I don't know what it is.
I have seen a lot of highlights though.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But so yeah, the two games. I mean, really, guys, when y'all look at the schedule because I had it pulled up who was playing this Saturday. There's only 2 ranked teams playing. But you've got number 6 USC versus San Jose State. USC is definitely, I don't know. Vinny, would you say they're championship? I mean, not championship. Are they contenders this year to compete for the playoff?
I mean, they could be contenders. I mean, first of all, they got to win the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Pac-12's got some teams that could definitely beat them. So, I don't know. Pac-12's kind of open.
Yeah, because you got, I mean, Utah's the Pac-12 champion, right? Returning.
Yeah.
Yep.
I took you got Utah, Oregon, and Washington that could possibly take that spot from USC.
Yeah, I took some notes on USC. Speaking of USC, I wrote down, is Lincoln Riley the Heisman whisperer?
Yes.
Yeah, you could say so.
Dude.
Because he's the best offensive mind in college football, so he almost has to be.
He's coached 3. He's coached 3 Heisman winners
in a row, right?
So
was Baker
Baker the
Kyler,
first? Baker Kyler,
and then Jalen Hurts didn't win it that year.
Yeah, and he had Spencer Rattler for a year, and then Caleb. And went to Caleb,
he's the quarterback whisperer for sure.
Dude,
Heisman.
It's impressive, honestly. Like just seeing what he did at OU with 2 Heisman quarterback winners, and then you go to a whole different team on a different side of the country, bring that quarterback with you, and he wins a Heisman. It's fucking nuts.
It's actually unreal.
It's crazy, dude. That's kind of, obviously, that's what catches your eye. I think when you think USC, you think Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams, right?
You definitely do.
I mean,
I think more of Caleb Williams, just because he's going to be the number 1 pick. He's what everyone's looking at, really, as Heisman favorite again, probably. Which
he is.
When's the last time that's been done?
Like win the Heisman and then your automatic Heisman favorite to begin the next season?
Do it again.
Oh, back-to-back Heisman winners.
I think Tim Tebow's the last one to do that.
And Tebow don't win back-to-back.
I don't think he did.
Nuh-uh. I don't think anybody's won. I don't know. There might be one player that won back-to-back Heisman. Yeah, you look that up and see if you can find that. But yeah, when I was pulling up US,
he didn't.
Go ahead.
He only won it in 2007.
I don't think anybody's ever won back-to-back. Caleb, if anybody's gonna do it, Caleb Williams has the chance to do it.
Caleb definitely got the chance.
But I mean, so I took what I was reading about USC. So they were 11-3 last year. 8-1 in conference play. They played for the Pac-12 title, lost to Utah. They bring him back, Heisman winner Caleb Williams, obviously. They have 17 starters back. So, I mean, USC their offense is going to be super high power. That defense is, they're reloading. They brought in a lot of transfers. So they're kind of reloading that defense. So we'll see. I think the defense, I don't know. I think you're only as good as your worst part of the team, right? So
Yep.
so if USC's defense struggles, I don't know. They might not get out the Pac-12.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's going to be tough.
There's some really good offenses in the Pac-12 too. Some really good QBs, so they're gonna put some points on USC for sure.
100%.
Lincoln's due for one.
So they play USC guys, San Jose State this Saturday, which I mean that should be a blowout. Then they have Nevada, Stanford, Arizona State, Colorado, Arizona. They could easily start the season 6-0. They play at Notre Dame week 7. Then they play Utah, and then Washington and Oregon to end the season. So, yeah,
it's all the back half of the schedule.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be rough though.
We'll see what USC can do for sure. The only other,
like, I was gonna say that's like somewhere you don't want to slip up either. Like, it's all in the back half of the schedule.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, haven't played at Washington and Oregon the last 2 weeks of the season. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. So we'll see. We'll see what that defense can do if they can step up. So the only other ranked team, guys, that's playing on Saturday, week 0, is Notre Dame, number 13 Notre Dame. They're playing Navy in Ireland, I think. Yeah, they're like across seas. Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like a game over in Ireland, but I didn't know what to think of Notre Dame. That's why I did some research on them. They started last year 0-2, but then they went on a 9-2 run to finish the season. So they were what? They finished, what was that? 11-4? Is that right? Yeah, 11-4.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you expect.
No, 11-4. What am I talking about? 9-4. I'm sorry, 9-4. So like, I think the hype with Notre Dame being top 15 is they ended the season strong, and they also brought in Sam Hartman, transfer from Wake Forest, and I think he's tough, right? V.
No, he's solid for sure. I don't know, the Notre Dame, like the Navy game, I will say, like they only beat Navy by 3 last year, so I don't know. I think this year's gonna be a little different. I think they'll be ready.
Yeah. I wrote down Notre Dame. So, did y'all know Sam Hartman has the most 300-yard passing games in ACC history?
Yeah, he's nice.
Okay. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Sam Hartman. So he was at Wake Forest, right?
Yeah, Wake Forest.
So he played at Wake Forest, and he was getting a lot of hype, like from the NFL, from a lot of people. I remember when he was at Wake Forest, and then he ended up transferring to Notre Dame. But yeah, he has the most 300 passing yard games in ACC history, which
he's got arm, man. He is good.
That dude can sling it.
Is he an NFL guy?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, I think he'll get drafted. I don't know what he's gonna do in the NFL, but I think he'll get drafted. He'll get drafted.
There's only like 2 or 3 like quarterbacks like you're like, okay, he can play in the league.
No, dude.
To be honest, and then everyone else is like, oh, like I don't know. Like,
while we're on this topic, I'm glad you brought that up. I think this quarterback class that's about to get drafted next year is fucking loaded. Right?
I know the first 2 are.
Because you got Caleb. You got like Hartman. You've got people like Drake May, right? You've got Jordan Travis. You got Quinn Ewers. You've got
what's that? Michael Penix.
Quinn Ewers can't come out this year though, right?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, Michael Penix.
Was he a redshirt? Oh, I didn't know Quinn Ewers was a redshirt.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers redshirted at Ohio State his freshman year, and then he played 1 year in Texas.
Oh, that's right. I didn't remember that. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So he's a redshirt sophomore. I mean, the expectations for him to have a big year, he could after the whole thing with Quinn Ewers is he has a big year, he leaves this year, gets drafted, in comes Arch Manning. Right? Like that's the whole.
That's tough.
That's why Arch redshirts this year. He sits behind, learns behind Quinn Ewers. And then Arch takes the throne next year if he can beat out Malik Murphy. I mean, that's a whole other thing he's got to do too. So
he's a Manning. He will.
Yeah, supposedly he's been tearing it up in fall camp right now. So, but yeah, I mean, I just want to talk on USC and Notre Dame real quick. I mean, that's the only two games coming up this Saturday that are even. I don't know. I'll probably watch them. I'll watch them just because it's real football.
I'll watch every single snap of the USC game.
Like Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams needs to be watched. You know what I mean? He's must watch TV. Like,
yeah. Notre Dame has a hard ass schedule, so they play.
Yeah, they always do.
They play Clemson, USC, and Ohio State. So I mean, Notre Dame's they always have a tough schedule. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of being like an independent school, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like if you don't join a fucking conference, Notre Dame, you're gonna keep playing like these random top 10, 15 teams every single season. So,
and then one or two of those other teams are like, oh, they're gonna beat them. Like they come up like, oh shit, and then there's 4 losses already, like off the rip. Like,
Yep, exactly. Every other team, guys, kicks off pretty much next week. I think there's a game on the following Thursday night, and then pretty much everybody plays next Saturday, September 2nd. Mm-hmm. So I think we'll have an episode drop before that, so we can just preview like actual week 1 of college football.
Yeah, for sure.
Expect that by next Wednesday, probably.
A big matchup next Saturday, so we can touch on that.
Well, no, we on Sunday.
We on Sunday.
Oh, on Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Yeah, we on Sunday, boy.
LSU Sunday.
Against LSU. Is that a neutral site?
We're Orlando.
Yeah.
So that's Florida. That's Florida State territory, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think y'all are the only game on that Sunday too.
That's how it was last year.
Yeah. So like.
No, I mean, Oregon State plays on Sunday too. If you guys give a fuck about Oregon State, yeah.
No. Who do they play?
San Jose State. I mean. But I mean, it's a game to watch before the Florida State LSU game, though.
While we're on college football, did y'all see that Stanford, like the leftover of the Pac-12 that collapsed, is just filed to join the ACC? So like Stanford,
I heard talks, but I didn't see like.
Yeah,
I heard about it. Yeah.
It was like Stanford, Cal, whoever else is left in the Pac-12 might be joining the ACC. So. I mean, they need to. They have no other choice. I don't know what they're going to do. Any college football hot takes y'all got real quick before we jump over to the NFL?
Well, I mean, I took down my college football playoff predictions, just early predictions, obviously.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay.
What you got, E?
1, I got Georgia, obviously, for certain reasons. I got Texas. I think Texas makes a run this year. I see them dropping maybe one game. And if it's not to Alabama, I see them dropping one game somewhere. I just don't know when.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just see that. And then Michigan, I don't know much about them, but I have heard and saw and read a lot that they're probably maybe the best team in all college football. So why not pick them? And then I got the Trojans, baby. I think I'm a Trojans fan this year.
So
I think they go. I think USC goes undefeated.
So E's leaving out the ACC, Vinny.
Is what it is, man.
ACC doesn't make the college football playoff.
Florida State's going to drop a couple. So you can't let a 2-loss team in the ACC in a week. We'll see.
I like that. I like that for. I think Georgia. I don't know, man. Like people are saying, oh, they lost Stetson Bennett. They might, their defense is still going to be really good. Supposedly Carson Beck is like that kid's supposed to be for real.
Bro,
the new
Georgia's.
They're running it. Their schedule is like fucking easy. Like they don't play.
Cake.
It's super cake. They don't play anybody. So I got Georgia, number 1, probably number 1 seed, and then I'll probably take. I kept going back and forth with Michigan, Ohio State. Ohio State is so loaded too, and like that receiving core is ridiculous. I don't know much.
Harrison Jr. is tough.
The thing about the reason I went Michigan 2E is because Michigan they have their quarterback picked out, and where he's returning,
and they probably got the best running back, at least from right now, this date. They probably got the best running back too, to be honest.
Yeah, and they're returning a lot. Michigan's loaded. Ohio State with their quarterback situation, they're both good quarterbacks. They're still fighting for the starting spot. I don't know if one's been announced yet. Who's going to be the starter for Ohio State?
They
So
haven't
that's the
announced it yet.
only reason I went Michigan too, because I can't pick between those two teams. I'm gonna take the better quarterback for right now.
I hear you.
I got Texas finally coming out of the Big 12. I think this is the year. Like, they have everything put together. They got all the coaching staff. They got the right people in place. They got. I mean, if you listen, I'm sipping the Kool-Aid on Texas. I'm not chugging it yet. I'm sipping on it. I'm sipping
You're
on
not
it.
sipping. Yeah,
Hey,
you're not
if we
chugging it
beat
yet.
beat Alabama week 2,
It's meant to
fucking
be.
dump that Gatorade on me, baby, because we
Yeah,
going.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I don't know. Texas quarterback, receivers, running backs, offensive. And the reason Texas is, I think, we're coming back is because everything in the trenches is ready to go. Offensive line is good. Defensive line is good. Quarterbacks supposed to be elite. Receivers are elite. Running backs are stacked. Like, linebacker, every level of that team. And hearing it from people like Urban Meyer saying it, and Nick Saban and all these coaches around the country saying, like, that Texas roster is legit. So
It is. And the Big 12 is thin this year, if you really look
right.
at it.
There's not
So
there's not another stacked Big 12. Like, there's good Big 12 teams. People are predicting Kansas State. I keep hearing Texas Tech Red Raider fans are just fucking
oh yeah.
all over their computer right now. Just
They're gripping that dick for sure.
no, seriously, Texas Tech, y'all need to chill out. Y'all haven't won shit yet. So,
The
but
last
no, they're
good thing
supposed.
Texas Tech did was have Patrick Mahomes. Like, come on.
Yeah, and they weren't even
That's
good
the
when he
last
was
good
there.
thing.
He
No.
was. I mean, he was okay at Texas Tech, but he wasn't like he was now at Kansas City. You know what I mean? And then fourth,
And
guys,
who do you
to
got?
throw in that 4 spot. So I've got Georgia, Michigan, Texas. This is a hard one too, because I keep going back between Pac-12 and ACC. Vinny, I don't know. I'm like
You do not got the
USC.
Seminoles, bro.
I
You
think
do not
here's
got
what I
the
think.
Seminoles.
Honestly, I'm going Florida State because, and I'll tell you why. I think the
Now you dick
Pac-12.
eating.
No, listen. I think the Pac-12 beats each other up. Like,
Yep, that's
they're so
exactly what's
top.
gonna happen.
They're so top heavy that, like, Oregon, Washington, USC, then they all play each other, right? So they're gonna beat each other up. Someone's gonna have 2 losses and unfortunately miss out on getting to the playoffs. On the ACC, if Florida State can just beat Clemson,
That's
like,
what
just
I was
beat
just about to
Clemson.
ask you.
If you beat Clemson, Florida State, and you can play that way the whole entire year, then, like, you're in. And I think so. That's what I got. I got Georgia, Michigan, Texas, Florida State. That's my final 4. V, what you got?
All right, V, I need to hear these.
Mine's basically Cades, but it's just flip flops with Florida State and Texas.
So you think
Okay,
Florida State's gonna be in front of Texas?
Yeah,
like a
So
3 seed.
Texas. So you're pretty much picking Texas to lose to.
No, he's got Georgia playing Texas, like Georgia 1 seed, Texas 4 seed.
4. And
Okay,
Michigan, Florida State.
okay. So why does Florida State jump Texas? Because
Florida State
if Texas beats Bama and y'all, let's say y'all go undefeated, right?
We're both conference champions.
Right. Who has
Then
the better win? Who has the
I
better
mean, they
win?
got Bama. We got LSU and Clemson.
LSU
Oh,
and
that's fair.
Clemson
That's
too.
fair.
That's right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
No,
And then Florida. I mean, Florida, depending on how they are, I don't know how Florida's going to be.
yeah.
That's fair.
It just depends. Texas is going to play a bunch of ranked teams too, like, throughout the year. Especially if OU gets better this year, they'll be ranked for the Texas OU game, and, like, Kansas State,
Yeah, we'll
Tech,
play other ones too. I know
TCU.
NC State's going to get ranked and stuff.
Do you
So
think
we'll
Honestly,
anybody
see.
goes undefeated
What do you
and
mean? Like anybody?
in college football?
Georgia.
Probably Georgia, dude, because that schedule is just
Dude, there's no way you don't go undefeated on that schedule.
yeah.
That's fair.
I think their toughest game is, like, Tennessee. I don't think they play anybody much tougher than that. They don't play.
They're probably dangerous, but yeah.
No, but they don't play Bama this year. They don't play LSU.
Bro,
They don't
Tennessee
play.
is that's literally.
I think Tennessee is the toughest game.
Like, I wish Florida State had that schedule. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
bro, that shit is cake, bro. That shit is cake. That shit is cake.
So, but yeah, that's cool, guys. I'm glad we got that. I think everyone. I mean, that sounds like a good Final Four. We'll see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
NFL. Let's jump to that real quick. I think we had some news. Just that's really all we have to talk about with the NFL right now. Just some, like, some basic news is going around the league. We don't preseason, like we said earlier. There's not a lot of exciting stuff going on, but Trey Lance sucked ass again. So Sam Darnold, got named the backup quarterback for the 49ers. So I don't know. I think Trey Lance is. I mean, he's going to get traded, right? He's got to.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and get that trade going.
Why he still has some value. They got to get rid of him.
That too.
Yeah. Because I don't.
Because right now he has no value. Right now, like you were going to get like a fourth round
pick was
pick.
he?
Third.
Third overall.
They traded up.
That's fucking crazy.
Isn't that nuts? And he's played three games.
Hey, and he's the third string behind Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold. And you were the number 3 pick. That's wild.
That's nuts. Because Sam Darnold sucks. Sorry, Sam, but good Lord.
Yeah, I just don't think I think that's a bad fit. I think that's a bad fit for him. I don't think they ever should have drafted him. He just doesn't fit that system.
Yeah.
Who does fit that system? Like a game manager. He's not really a game manager. Yeah.
No,
that's why Brock Purdy strives in that.
I feel like they were drafting. I feel like they thought they were drafting like another Colin Kaepernick, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, like we're gonna go back to that style offense with Trey Lance, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's not the same. Not the same team.
Well, Colin Kaepernick
so that was interesting.
Pretty good.
I don't know. I saw that, so I don't know. We'll see what happens to Trey Lance. Jonathan Taylor, Colts gave him permission to ask for a trade. So
Kansas City, go get him.
Hey,
Andy Reid, if you know what's best for you, if you want to go undefeated this year, Andy Reid, go get.
I've seen the Broncos, Bucks, and Dolphins.
Broncos, Bucks, and Dolphins.
That's what I've been seeing.
If he goes to the Buccaneers, he's gonna. His
dude, I was about to say, I would hate to see him go to Tampa Bay and just fucking lose every week.
Honestly, man.
Kansas City would be tough.
Especially Chris Jones. I know we're getting to Chris Jones' contract, but if we're bound to trade, man, go get Jonathan Taylor and some picks for that man. Like,
yeah. So speaking of Chris Jones, so did y'all see what he put on? Was that on Twitter or on Instagram? Somebody said something to him.
I think it was
IG.
IG. Yeah, it was IG.
He's like, when you coming back, and he's like, not till week 8. So
not
he's sitting out. I don't know.
Really.
So I don't know if how legit that is, but I mean that's big.
Him.
I mean that's the best. I mean that's your best defensive player, Kansas City.
They're not winning without him. They don't win it. They're not winning a Super Bowl without him.
No, I almost agree.
Like they need him. Like as much as as good as Mahomes is, like they need him. Like
he's the best interior defensive lineman
by far
in the NFL. So we need to pay.
So he's a Chiefs.
He needs to get that back.
Do you just go ahead and if you can't come to terms with him, do you start exploring the trade market for Chris Jones?
I think we trade him anyway, to be honest, because next year we have to pay Creed, the center. We have to pay Snead, the corner, and we have to pay Willie Gay. So it's like, we're going to lose 3 of those guys. We can't pay everybody. So I agree with V. We're not going to win it without him. But if we can't get nothing done, trade and get the best deal you can. Like, it's that simple, really. So we have a lot of people to pay next year.
You do. It just sucks, though, bro. Y'all, they got such a good thing going there. And for him to, I mean, I get asking for, what you think you need. But, I don't know. It's just.
I agree.
They got a dynasty going over there. So it's just
he deserves. Chris
he's
Jones.
He's the best defensive tackle in the league.
Yeah, he deserves it. It's just you know what I'm saying.
So that'd be interesting. I mean, I think it'd be interesting to see where Jonathan Taylor lands and what happens with Chris Jones. Those are kind of the big offseason kind of preseason big news right now for those two guys. Who else is holding out? Josh Jacobs, I think, is still up in the air.
I want to say they said he was going to report. I think
they're probably going to franchise tag him.
I think it's going to report.
If that option's on the table,
I don't know if that's possible. But I think that's what they should do, and he should probably take it.
I mean, he's a top 5 running back, bro.
Because the running back market is awful.
He's a dog.
You're not gonna get paid $1 million or $2 million isn't gonna make a difference. Just take the deal, man. At this point,
Josh Jacobs, I think he finished I think he was top 5 in fantasy last year for running back position too.
Yeah, he went crazy.
What else we got on here, guys? Corey Davis retires from the NFL and the reason I put this on here, like Corey Davis is, but he was good. Like I put this on
he's a good two. He's a good number 2 receiver.
with Tennessee. He was nice. I put this on here because he retired at 28, and that just seems like, you know what I feel.
28
I feel like
is 35 in the NFL. 28 is 35,
bro. So, but for a receiver, like for a running back, yeah, but like for like a receiver can play longer than that. And I think what it is, honestly, he's stuck behind on that depth chart with the Jets. Like you've got Garrett Wilson, you've got Randall Cobb, you've got Alan Lazard, and like Corey.
but come on, like you're making millions to go be a 4th string. Like you're gonna do that. Like he don't want no part of it no more.
Nah,
the NFL
he's
is
like
a fucking violent game, dude.
I saw he's been away from the team for like a few days now. He talked about, like, he said he's been contemplating on doing this for a little bit now. So
yeah, the thing he's been playing hard football for 10 years. It's like, bro, how much more can I take?
Sometimes
you know what I
after
mean?
a while, bro, it's like you're trying to save your body. You're trying to save your body, man, for the future.
Yep.
Yeah, if your heart, if his heart's not in it, then.
And then after the end of the day, bro, I mean, you've been making millions, bro. So you got a bag. You good to go at the end of the day.
If he invests it right, he can live off it.
Exactly.
I was just wondering if he wants out of New York, and this is a way to retire.
Possibly.
And then come back
next
year.
I don't know. I think he's chilling, though. I think he's done. I think he's about to just.
I agree. I think he's probably done. Because who's going to pay a guy who doesn't want to play?
And he was a top 10 pick. He was a top 10 pick by Tennessee. That's pretty crazy.
He was.
Did y'all see what Tua said back to Ryan Clark? Do you see what Ryan? First of all, did you see what Ryan Clark said about Tua?
I didn't. I didn't.
I don't know the whole story on it.
Yeah,
so I wish I had the audio. So Ryan Clark was they were watching like Tua preseason or something like that. I don't know if it was training camp or preseason, whatever. And Ryan Clark was like, oh, Tua looks like he came into the training camp out of shape, and he should have spent more time in the offseason focusing on football than he did that arm sleeve tattoo that he got. Because like Tua's got like a full arm sleeve now, tatted up.
Okay, Ryan Clark's just hating. Like,
and Tua said,
he's trying to get some ratings, bro.
And Tua said, "Hey, keep my name out your mouth."
No, seriously though. Like, no, because that's just blatantly hating for no reason, really.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got an arm sleeve? Like, okay.
Bro, the tattoo sleeve, like.
that's crazy to say.
But like,
that's crazy.
From watching preseason or like training camp, you know what I mean? Like if Ryan Clark said that like week 6 because the Dolphins were 1-5, and Tua's out there with like 12 picks.
He's just hating. He's hating.
He's just hating, bro. He's just hating. So I thought that was funny.
Because I look at Tua and I'm like, he's a good guy. Like, why would you like hate on a guy like that?
Mm-hmm.
You never hear anything. Like he had those injuries.
He's
like,
super humble, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was Tua. Yeah, man, suck my dick, Ryan Clark. Man, fuck you. For real. I'm about to get another arm sleeve.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny though. I wish I had that audio we could play for you guys. But go look that up. Sam Williams. The only other news I have: Cowboys. Defensive tackle, defensive edge. Sam Williams was arrested on Saturday. News just came out like this morning, but he was pulled over up here in the Frisco Prosper area he had like
that he had a
possession.
THC.
Yeah, he had like THC on him.
He had a weapon as well.
A weapon. Yeah. So like in the state of Texas, like if he would have got pulled over with, so like THC is a felony. Like if you would have got pulled over with like a little bag of weed and because you're allowed to carry a firearm in your car with you, but the fact that he had THC plus the firearm, he got booked for both. So we'll see.
I'm just thinking like, sorry, I have a story. I didn't know who the fuck that was, so I went on Madden and I looked at his overall. Yeah, it was a 74, and I saw that and I was like, okay, I don't need to see no more. Just start the rookie that they got.
Bro, but Sam Williams is a rookie last year. That's when he got drafted with like the 60th pick last year by Dallas. But he had a good rookie season. He what was his stats real quick? That's what I want to see real fast.
He'll play. He'll play still.
No, he should, bro. I don't get these players, bro. Just
I mean, I understand like running around with a gun like a little bit. Like I kind of like understand like
the
have a
the
lot of
gun,
Mm-hmm.
money.
I get the gun, but it's just like, yeah, these guys gotta get paid. It's just like
I'm not
that
mad. I mean, he's
be throwing
smoking
shit
weed
away,
and he needs a
bro.
gun to protect himself. I mean, that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
If he was rolling around with fucking like
I don't know,
Keep that
man.
shit at
meth, like
the crib, bro.
nah,
Bro,
I feel you.
yeah, because like he got pulled over in like Frisco. Okay, so first, people don't know Frisco Prosper. Frisco is where like the star practice facility is for the
Yeah.
Cowboys. Bro, Frisco and Prosper, like the two safest cities in North Dallas. Like, ain't no reason he needs to be rolling around with a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you trying? What are you trying to protect from? There's nothing to be worried about up in those cities.
You
So
never
I don't
know.
know,
Gotta keep that
but
gun on you. John Morant
Yeah,
vibes.
but
fact.
we'll see. He's probably got a suspension coming. But he was a rookie last year. He had what 15 solo sack tackles. He had four sacks. I mean, he contributed for Dallas, but
I mean, yeah, you gotta think he a Dallas player. Y'all know him for that.
yep, exactly.
Them Jerry Jones boys.
We'll get them
Them Jerry
boys.
Jones boys.
Randy
Boy,
Gregory. We got all the potheads.
I'm too
What was
happy,
that
dude.
defense? What was that defensive tackle that we had that went on to fight in the UFC?
Greg Hardy.
Greg
Greg
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yep,
I'm
He's
telling
exactly.
you.
tough. Yeah,
That's
but they
pretty
got
funny.
Mozzie Smith coming, so Mozzie Smith will be tough. He'll be tough.
Yeah, he will.
Oh
He'll be
yeah,
solid for them.
bro.
They won't hurt none. They won't hurt none.
So while we're on the Cowboys, I mean, that's the reason they drafted him, because they're only like, if they had a hole in the defense, was up the middle. Like people were kind
Right.
of gashing them like on inside runs, and so that was a great pick. If we can plug up the middle, plus you got the supposedly Michael Parsons just been like in training camp, just been fucking freak. Like you can't
No,
block.
Mike is him. Mike
You
is
And
can't
him.
and
block.
and Micah moved to the right end, so he's not gonna be going in down to pass coverage. Nothing. He's gonna be
No,
rushing
he's
the
a
passer every
yeah, he's
play.
like a true edge rusher.
No, they
Yeah,
changed that. He's not dropping back nothing. He's just
just
causing havoc. That's
go
it.
sack that quarterback. Yeah, no, he's gonna.
That was a good move by them to do that.
Bro, Mike is gonna have a fucking huge year. I'm excited. Like the defense was already good. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Last year, like Dallas was a top. I don't know if they're top five, but they were kind of like right there, 5, 6, 7, somewhere in that range.
Right.
And then they added obviously Mozzie up at the front, and then they got Stephon Gilmore on the
Tough.
other side with Stephon Diggs. So I don't know, man. Dallas is one of those teams too. With the same thing when we talk about Texas, like you've got the roster, but see, but with
You
me,
know who it comes down to.
We all know. Yeah, we all know who's holding them back.
You know who
Yep,
it comes
right
down.
there,
Yep, that guy right
right
there.
there.
yep, Dak, number 4. You got to get it done, man. I mean, it's on his shoulders. Like,
Yep.
there's nothing there's not much more you can surround him with. The offensive line is good. Tony Pollard's gonna get most of the carries. Deuce Vaughn's been looking good in training camp.
Deuce
That
Vaughn's a
kid
good running
is
back, man.
yeah, he's small but
Hey, Kate,
he's
I do got
shifty.
a question for you.
Yep.
So if y'all hit the playoffs again, say like, let's just say, let's see, that'll be a wild card. Yeah, let's say Philly wins the division, and let's say
Right.
y'all like a wild card team, and let's say like y'all play great defense in the playoffs, like your first game, but like let's say Dak loses y'all the game, y'all start looking elsewhere in the offseason or what?
Yeah, so Dak's at a point now, like when he signed his contract just a few seasons ago, he was like one of the highest paid quarterbacks at the
Yeah,
time, Now he's like down to like, because all the new people that have been signing
yeah,
10,
mhm.
11, something like that. He's going to want to restructure. And if he has a down year this year,
Yep.
I don't think Dallas does it. I really don't. I
Well,
think go
they're
ahead.
gonna
What do you
keep him.
say?
They're gonna keep him for the duration of his contract because it's just hard to
Yeah.
trade quarterbacks. Nonetheless, it's just hard to trade quarterbacks, especially with that
Yeah. And,
contract.
well, you're gonna start thinking like who and Dak's not terrible. The
No,
No,
he's
he's
question
not.
is, it's like you're gonna keep him for the rest of his contract, because then you start looking, okay, who else is even out there that's gonna be better than Dak? But when it
Yeah.
comes to like re-signing him for the money that he's gonna want,
yeah,
that's when I
Yep.
think Dallas might walk away. And then I mean,
As they should.
if he has a bad season this year, we just talked about how loaded the quarterback class is going to be next draft.
yep.
If he has a bad year, Dallas has a bad record, I could definitely see Dallas pulling the trigger on a quarterback in the
I
draft.
agree.
Hey, go get
Especially
Quinn
with no
Ewers.
other with no other holes that they
Yeah,
have.
that too. They don't really.
I mean, if your quarterback's holding you back, hey, go pick up a rookie quarterback, and now
Yep.
you have somebody on a way less pay scale. Now you can pay better players
Yep.
to come in the free
Yep.
agency.
I think Dallas. I think they're too talented to like have a losing season this year. You
No,
know,
yeah.
even if Dak has like a down year, they're not.
No,
They're gonna have
they
a
won't
winning.
have a losing. Yeah,
They'll still have a chance to make the playoffs.
Their ceiling is wild card playoffs.
they'll be a wild card.
Or, I mean, their
I don't know if-
floor. My bad.
Their floor.
is
Their floor. Yeah,
their
yeah.
floor.
I think
Yeah,
They'll be a
my
wild
bad.
card
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, their floor.
Like, yeah.
Their floor should be wild card with that defense and the receiving core and all that kind of stuff.
I agree.
And then from there, if you want to get to the next round, divisional or NFC Championship, that's on Dak.
That's when
Yeah, that's what
Dak
I'm
has to
saying.
come in and play.
Right.
When you're playing 49ers, when you're playing
Yep.
Philly, you got to have
Yep.
Dak show up.
Like if we get
And he
like if we get rookie Dak or like second year Dak, back when him and Zeke were tearing it up, if we get that Dak with this team, then that's when Dallas can make something happen.
But most of that was Zeke. Like Zeke made his life so easy.
Oh,
He did.
Yeah, and the offensive line was crazy that year.
Yeah, and Zeke was the best running back. They had the best
Yeah.
offensive line. They had the best running back.
Yep.
Dak really didn't have to do much other than, hey, let's get these balls off.
Amari was there, right? I think
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'll be good. It'll be good to see what Dallas can do this year. They have all the pieces. It just comes down to quarterback play.
Yep.
Might be the same thing in Austin. It might come down to Quinn.
If Quinn shows up like he did last year, which I don't think he will, but if he does, Texas is in for another 3 or 4 loss.
I think it's the opposite with the Longhorns.
What do you mean?
I think it's on that. I think it's on the defense.
Yeah, defense played better last year. Like this isn't the same like last year. This wasn't the defense that gave up. Fucking. If you look at the stats, Texas had the number 2 defense in the Big 12 last year. So like they're gonna be good, and they're returning.
Can you see what they were nationally?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like Big 12.
What was it national? What was it?
Yeah, because I don't trust the Big 12 defense.
Y'all just want to see like NCAA defensive ranking. Let's see.
Yeah.
Football defensive.
They probably weren't top 15.
No, in the nation, no. They were top 50.
Definitely not.
They were top 50.
But come on, top 50,
bro. No, but we're talking about the Texas teams that were like a couple of years ago. We're like when Charlie Strong and early Tom Herman defenses. We're talking like closer to like ranked like 100th in the nation.
Giving up 500 yards.
500 yards a week.
That's when y'all also go 6-6.
Yes, that's not the kind of defense that Texas is putting out there now. Let's see. Y'all want to see 2022 college football team defense. So
was Georgia 1?
Texas was 28.
Okay, that's solid.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Top 20. I was thinking 25.
Good for sure.
I think Texas puts out I think they're definitely a top 10 offense this year. Probably they could be top
easily.
5. They could be top 5.
They're top 10 easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're top 5, honestly, offense. If you put a top 5 offense and your defense can jump from 28 to top
15.
20. Yeah, 15. Top 15, top 20. That's when
you're in the playoff.
That's when stuff starts rolling. Sure. Yep. So that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, same thing with Dallas. I mean, I think they were definitely top 10 NFL defense last year.
Easily.
And then the offense, Dak puts up crazy stats, and then it just comes down to that wild card game or that divisional round.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Can they win 4 games in a row? And can Dak perform 4 games in a row? That's really because the playoffs. Nick Foles won. I mean, like if you really think about it, Nick Foles. Because Philly's really whole team was just great that year.
Bro,
yeah,
I know that was fucking 6 years ago, but that's nuts, ain't it? Because Nick Foles is a third-string quarterback.
Can Dak do it 4 straight games like that? Just
you're like,
it don't sound right. It don't sound right at all.
Not at all.
Hey, Dak 4 straight playoff wins.
No, he's won 2 his whole career.
I'm excited to see Tony Pollard get like 90% of the carries.
Pollard's
gonna eat. You got CeeDee Lamb's gonna eat. CeeDee Lamb's gonna be a freak this year.
CeeDee Lamb's the top probably 8. CeeDee Lamb's probably a top 8 receiver in the league.
Yeah,
he didn't make my top 5. I know we're getting to that, but he didn't make my top 5. I thought about it.
Shit, you crazy.
I really did. See, the name's tough.
Plus, you got
He's tough, but
Michael Gallup's back after a whole offseason recovering from, he'll be ready to go. And then Brandon
I don't
Cooks in the
know.
slot.
I think Gallup's kind of mid, but
Gallup is mid.
Bro, before
He's
I
Gallup
think
tore his
Gallup is mid.
dude,
I think
before
Gallup is mid. I've never thought he was like.
before he
I don't
tore his
know.
Me
AC,
neither.
nah, he's a deep threat. Before he tore his ACL, that was Dak's like deep threat.
Oh, Michael Gallup has like
V's like, I'm
91
not feeling
speed.
it.
No,
You
y'all
said
fucked
what?
up when y'all let Amari go.
That was a terrible. Do we trade him for like a box of
Yeah,
Skittles?
yeah. Letting
For
Amari Cooper go
a
with.
fourth round pick.
Yeah,
I think that's
Yeah.
all. I think that was it.
that was still
And-
crazy to me.
And a pack of Bud Light. It's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are we
facts.
doing, Dallas?
I might have
Yeah,
taken
that
that. I ain't gonna
was.
lie.
He throws a pack of Bud Light in there. He's like, I'll take that one.
Bro, that shit was.
Alright.
I don't know.
That's funny. What else? Oh, I know what we're gonna talk about, guys. We're gonna jump into. We can look ahead to week 1 here in a little bit, real quick.
Yeah.
Just to kind of see, like, I don't know if y'all see any good matchups for
The
NFL like
the
week 1.
week 1 is actually super high. Like,
What do you got on there?
I have Panthers, then Atlanta. Young teams competing. Like we don't
Bryce
know
Young
much
versus
about.
Bijan.
Yes, and then Desmond Ritter. Like, can he become Atlanta's future quarterback?
Dude, he's
that'll
got to
be
get. He's got to get like he. Honestly, I started thinking about it. Atlanta's got some fucking weapons. Like
That's what I'm
Drake,
They
saying.
do.
I like Drake London. I like Kyle Pitts. Bijan's gonna be a freak. And like Desmond, you got some people to get the ball to. So
And
spread
they're in
that
a
thing
weak.
around.
They're in a weak conference too. So it's like,
Yeah,
if you win 8 games, who knows? Like, okay, that's some. You're jumping. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I like Carolina that game though.
I don't know much about Atlanta's defense, honestly.
Me
They
neither.
got Jesse
Grady
Bates from
Jarrett.
they got Jesse Bates from the Bengals. The
Oh,
Bengals
Yeah,
okay.
safety.
Yep.
They got him. Like they have a solid. They got. I mean
they have a
AJ
solid defense.
Terrell at corner, but like I like Carolina that game. I don't trust. I like Bryce Young over Desmond. Obviously, I don't
Me
trust
too.
Desmond.
Yeah.
Desmond has more to work with, but I like
Yeah,
Bryce.
same.
Then
I can see
also I
that.
have Kansas City and Detroit. I think that'll be a big game because I think
That's a
Detroit's out for vengeance,
that's a
honestly.
barn
So,
burner, boy. There's gonna be some points up.
and does
Hell yeah.
Kansas City? I don't think so, but does Kansas City have some type of Super Bowl hangover against an upcoming team who's hungry? They're hungry as fuck, man.
I'm taking
Detroit's coming out.
I'm taking the over on that game.
Yeah, bro. That's what I am.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Kansas.
And then I
Yeah.
have Cincy versus Cleveland. That'll be a great game. That'd be a huge game.
Yep. See which Deshaun Watson shows up.
Cleveland's got Cincy's number, bro. If you go
They
look,
do.
like
I know it.
Yeah.
I'm praying they can block because
Bro, you know who gets lost? You know who gets lost in Cleveland that we just don't talk about very much? Fucking Myles Garrett.
Right.
Dude, he
I agree.
Miles,
I agree.
he leads
Myles Garrett's a
leads
dog,
the
bro.
NFL.
He's
He
a
leads
dog.
the NFL in sacks since he
Bro,
got
like,
drafted.
yeah, he's a dog.
He's
And
probably
like,
the best. He's the best edge rusher in the game right now.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like
But we
I
don't
just feel
talk
like
about him. We talk about Micah Parsons, T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt, J.J.
Myles Garrett
Watt,
never gets mentioned, bro. Ever.
exactly. And I think it's
I
just
agree.
because he's in Cleveland.
I
You
agree.
just
That's why
don't
no
think
one
about
wants
it.
to fucking go there.
Yeah. Besides Deshaun Watson, they paid that dude fucking the most money in the.
Hey, pay me $250 million. I'll go to fucking Deerfield, Kansas, and play quarterback. I swear to God.
Yeah.
But
What
I
else you got on
got
there?
Green Bay versus Chicago. That'll be an interesting game.
That is an interesting game
Mhm.
because that's a
Jordan
divisional.
Love,
Yeah,
division game,
division game.
rivals. We haven't seen
Yep.
Jordan Love play.
I like Chicago.
Justin Fields.
Chicago
Fields
that
supposed to
game.
have a big year. You like
Those
Hoovy?
teams both. Those
I
teams
I
both
like
have a lot to
Chicago that
prove.
game.
I like Chicago
I think
too.
Chicago gets it done that game.
I like
Yeah.
Chicago all year. I don't know. I think they're going to surprise some people.
If Justin Fields can pass the ball like we project him to
I think.
move,
Yeah, I do.
No,
I still like Detroit in that division though.
yeah, you got Detroit.
yeah, me too. I got 2 more games or 3 more games. Miami versus the Chargers. That'll be a competitive game. That'll be a good game to watch.
That's a real good game. That's a real good game. I like that.
That
All I
Miami
got is I put competitive. Competitive. That'll be a competitive game. That'll be a good game to like sit down and like watch. If like
Oh, yeah.
you're not into football, like that'll be a good
Yeah.
game just to sit down and watch.
because Miami offense is getting a lot of hype, right?
Jalen
Bro,
Waddle, Tyreek.
Waddle Tyreek, bro.
Crazy hype.
That's must watch TV.
Crazy
man.
hype.
They
I just
jump
don't know
off
how.
your
I
screen.
still don't know how I feel about. How do y'all feel about Tua?
If he's healthy, he
The
was
first,
doing like if you look at his numbers last year, yeah.
the first
When
before
he
he
was
got
healthy?
hit, before he got his head injured, the first like I don't know 9, 8, 9, 10 games.
He was cooking.
They were talking about him being MVP.
Yeah, he was cooking.
They were. So I like that.
Who's
I don't
Miami
know.
playing that game? That week 1?
Chargers.
The Chargers.
The Chargers. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be competitive.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
It should be competitive. Knowing the Chargers though, they'll go up. They'll go up like 2 touchdowns, and then they'll let the Dolphins come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
So
they're
the Chargers
known for
do that all the time. The Chargers do that all the time.
Yeah.
Then obviously that Sunday night we have the main finale, Dallas versus the Giants. That'll be interesting. Just it's Sunday night football, so why the fuck you not watching?
Oh yeah, that's a good game for sure.
Yeah,
Is Dallas back? Is Dallas back?
Yeah, that's a divisional game. So you said it's Sunday night, right?
Sunday night. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge. Is it in Dallas or New York? I mean, I should know that, guys.
Yeah, you should know that.
You can see what kind of Dallas Cowboys fan I am.
It's in New York.
Okay.
And
then that Monday night game, Bills versus Jets. That'll be a tough game.
Oh,
week one is stacked,
game.
bro.
That's a hell game.
Hell yeah, bro.
That game is must watch. Probably.
That Sunday night. Hell yeah. That Sunday night game going into that Monday night game. That's gonna be super fire.
I'm gonna be sitting on my couch for 48 hours.
Gardner and Diggs going at it.
Golly.
Gardner and
nice,
Diggs, Rodgers versus Josh Allen.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's gonna be super nice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, you know what? That week 1, all those matchups you just went over, these get me so excited for like fantasy football now. I'm starting to think about like who's on my team already. I've been doing mock drafts. Y'all ain't ready for this draft.
Probably not. I'm probably gonna be 7 and 5.
What pick you got?
5.
And Vinny's sitting at 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that 9.
That's not bad.
Who's y'all's top 5 quarterbacks right now in the NFL? Spit them off.
You want me to go first?
You can go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go first. I'll let you go.
All right. I got Patrick, obviously, Burrow, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts, and Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna have the better year this year. I have one of them at 5. 5A, 5B. Okay. I couldn't choose between them.
I think mine's similar. I think I have Mahomes, Burrow, right, which is the same 2 as yours.
Right.
I guess I don't know. I'm starting to get out. Like I don't know. I'm starting to be done with Josh Allen. Like he needs the.
Yes, me too.
Me too.
But he's so talented. He's so
talented.
Yeah, and that's the thing is,
he is. He's number 3. I gotta put him at number 3. And then 4 and 5 is where it kind of gets tricky for me because
exactly, Sam.
I just don't know how I feel about Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen Hurts. I don't know, man. I just don't. He's good. He went to the Super Bowl. I know he's good. I just don't know how much he's good. I just don't know. Like, if you put Jalen Hurts in what team? What team can I put him on that has?
Let's put him on Kansas City. Fuck it.
Right.
Does he do the same thing? He don't have Smitty. He don't got AJ Brown. He don't have Miles Sanders from last year. He was at 1,200.
Dallas Goedert. He's got Travis Kelce though.
and that's true. But the defense is not the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's kind of where I like pick. I was like Trevor Lawrence because I think Trevor Lawrence is more talented than
Trevor
him.
Lawrence.
But Jalen Hurts has those. Just him being on the field like seems different.
Herbert,
like, you can
it factor.
He has the it factor. Jalen Hurts has the it factor. He does.
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up, guys. Yeah, that's my top 3, right? Mahomes, right. Burrow, Allen. Give me Herbert. Yep. Herbert number 4.
I thought about him, but he's gonna have to show me.
He's talented, but
I'm gonna put him. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just gonna put him like if we were just drafting quarterbacks, you know what I mean? Not on certain teams,
Yeah.
just picking like who the top
Yeah,
5
we're
quarterbacks.
just talking talent.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. So I'm putting Herbert, and then I'll put Hurts. So that's my 5.
Okay. Heard that. I think we all got the same top three. I got
Yeah,
I
Mahomes.
mean, if you have a different top
Mahomes.
three, like you don't know football for real.
yeah.
Mahomes, Burrow, Allen.
That's
My fourth.
unanimous.
Fourth, I got Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
And then fifth, I got Lamar.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
damn.
disrespecting A. Rodgers? Come on, man.
He's just no.
I
Yeah, a
think me and
little
Kate are on
bit,
the
a
same. I
little
think
bit.
me and Kate. No, I think me and Kate are on the same page with the Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is
He's
tough, man. Give Aaron Rodgers Garrett Wilson last year and give him some motivation to want to be in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers just came off of fuck last year. He came off of 2 MVPs. You don't think that can come back with Garrett Wilson and Brees
I
Hall?
could replace Hurts at 5 with Rodgers, but I'm just taking age into account, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Aaron Rodgers hasn't fallen off a cliff like that.
No, he
I
had.
don't. I don't think he hasn't too. But they're going to run the ball more too this year. They got the backs to run too. I don't know if
Yeah.
his numbers are going to be like super up there as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
But
he's
he's still nice. Like I'm not, I'm not. But like the age, yeah.
no, that's a good point.
I've been watching Hard Knocks, so
Hard
I'm
Knocks.
kind of on.
Yep.
I'm on the Aaron Rodgers bandwagon. I fuck with him.
Yeah, no,
So
he's
like
nice.
the first 2 episodes it was all about Aaron Rodgers, and then the
Of
third
course,
one they
why
kind of
not?
yeah. But bro, some of the passes he was making, I mean, like, dude, in the episodes, it was the players on the sidelines were like looking at each other like, this dude is a fucking magician.
We had Zach Wilson. Oh, we could have had this guy. That's what they were saying.
I think he's making Zach Wilson better too.
I believe
Yeah,
so
he
too.
definitely is.
That's why Zach Wilson's still on the team.
And Zach Wilson's a top 3 pick. I think what's cool, I think Aaron Rodgers walks out of New York eventually and passes, hopefully by then Zach Wilson is where
I think he'll be ready to go. He'll be ready to go. Yeah,
because he's been bad.
Yeah, but he's got an arm, bro. He's talented. He's super talented.
Yeah.
It's just about the reads. Football's a lot about just reading
He'll get there, bro. Rodgers will get him right.
You want to hit top 5 running backs real quick?
Yeah. Yep. We can go that and then receivers and.
Okay, I got CMC for obvious reasons. You can literally hand him the ball and he'll get 5-6 yards of carry.
He's your first.
I think so. Hammer.
Okay.
I was deciding. I'm glad you said that. I was Hammer Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry. I don't care. He's still the best bell back. Like he's gonna take 30 carries. He's still one of the best. He has to be.
D. Henry.
Then I got Josh Jacobs at 3, Nick Chubb at 4, and I think Brees Hall is taking that kind of like that CMC role. I think Brees Hall is going to be tough.
I got Chubb higher than you, E. I think Chubb is.
I got Chubb
boy's
4.
legit.
Yeah.
You got Chubb 4.
Chubb is him.
Chubb is
him. You know what's crazy, V? I might have Nick Chubb 1 or 2 right now in the NFL.
Hey, me too.
No, for real. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb.
No, I got him 4.
I know, but I'm talking like.
But he's one-dimensional.
Kate, bro.
He's one-dimensional. Dude, I don't know, man. You give that dude the ball, he's running. That boy can break off for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball.
You acting like I put him at 12. The motherfucker's 4.
I know. I'm just saying.
You could really interchange like the top 4, to be honest.
And like even putting McCaffrey at 1. Now, if we're doing like fantasy
it's
like
different.
PPR,
I mean, it's obviously different with fantasy, but I'm just straight up just your top 5, like just straight up top 5.
Straight up top 5. All right, so I'm going.
I got mine. If you're not ready,
Nick Chubb, you're taking the top spot this year. I'm not mad
at that.
I'll go Chubb, McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, number 4.
Okay.
And then I'm either at my last. I'll probably go Josh Jacobs at number 5. Okay. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Yeah, you and ER. Don't worry, he's on my list.
All right,
I expect Brees Hall to have a big year. Maybe I'm fucked up for
Brees Hall is crazy. Yeah,
Brees Hall, I got Brees Hall at 5.
that's a
Brees
crazy
Hall,
joke.
make my take right, man. Come on.
Jonathan Taylor,
Yeah,
V.
that's who you're missing. That's who you're missing.
Yeah,
E.
Jonathan Taylor. Yeah. I think last year kind of changed all of our perception of what
Mine for
JT.
sure.
Yeah,
Mine for
1
sure.
year, but we know what he's like, bro. We
yeah,
know what he
he's
We
does.
do.
nice. He's
We do.
nice.
I got Chubb first off the rip. Nick Chubb first. I got Derrick Henry at 2. Josh Jacobs at 3. I actually got Jonathan Taylor at 4, and McCaffrey at 5.
Okay.
Not mad at that.
Not mad at that. So where do y'all put Brees Hall in the top 10 at least?
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
need
I know we
one more
haven't
year. I
we
need one
haven't
more
seen a
year.
lot of him. He played
Here-
half the games last year because he got
Here,
injured.
Yeah.
I can tell you this: out of
He's tough.
all those people we just mentioned are in front of him. Plus, I would still put Austin Eckler. I would still
Eckler.
put Tony Pollard.
Nah, Brees Hall is better than Tony
I
Pollard.
put Dalvin Cook.
Oh,
No,
Bro, don't play me like that. Don't play me like that.
hey,
Don't
what's
play me like
interesting
that.
is that they're both in New York now. So who's gonna get the carries? Brees Hall or
Don't play me
Dalvin
like
Cook?
that, bro.
Who?
Bro, I'll put Joe Mixon ahead of him too.
Oh, facts.
Nah, I like Brees Hall. Brees Hall is gonna have a big year.
Over Joe
If he does-
Mixon?
If he has another big year like he had last year, then he'll jump up my list. We'll see.
All
He's
right,
coming
I'm
off
gonna
that.
go. All right, y'all pressing me. Brees
Nah,
Hall.
bro.
He's coming off
Brees
that
Hall-
injury too.
I got another one.
Brees Hall had six yards of carry last year before he got injured.
I put
Six.
Kamara over him.
6 yards
I
of
don't know if
carry.
I can't do that. I can't do that, V.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Kamara's falling off.
Bro, he's 30, of course. Running backs
Yeah.
last 4 years.
Yeah, I got Brees Hall. Hey, I got Zeke in front of Brees Hall.
All right, now look at this dicky.
Yeah,
We're second.
Nah,
Mad dick.
So,
Hey, he said he's a perfect fit in New England right now.
Of course he's gonna say that. What's he gonna say? Yeah, I don't really feel right here.
What about Ramondre Stevenson?
who?
He plays for the
Ramondre-
Patriots.
I
Kenneth
know who
Walker?
that is. I'm fucking
Kenneth
with
Walker?
I know,
Walker
but who?
Walker's 5.
Walker's nice. No,
Kenneth
Brees Hall's
Walker's 5.
Brees Hall's probably top 10. He's probably right there at 10 on my list, 9 or 10.
And until he gets going.
Yeah, I just think that one more year.
Let them not have a fucking shit quarterback and are they gonna pass? And then he's 6 yards of carry with Zach Wilson. Come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
Brees Hall do.
No, he's nice. Go watch those highlights if y'all don't know who Brees Hall is.
He's tough.
Receivers, what y'all got for receivers? V, you start off with the receivers.
One I got Justin Jefferson.
Duh.
I think it's just
unanimous?
all around like, bruh, yeah.
He's the best route runner. Sorry, V. Go ahead.
No, you're good. 2, I got Tyreek Hill.
Sam.
Number 2.
I know people would probably go Chase, but I got Tyreek.
Tyreek.
Tyreek's a game changer, bro.
Yeah.
3, I was kind of going back and forth, but I actually I took Devontae Adams.
Yep. Dog.
Yeah,
He's a dog.
yeah. Devontae's hell, bro.
His stats.
and then,
I think his stats are crazy.
Yeah.
Compared. Yeah.
And then 4, I got Jamar. I got Jamar Chase at 4. And then 5th, I got Stephon Diggs.
Okay, so me and V have the same top 5.
You know
Except
what's
they're well, no, I have Jettas, Reek, Jamar Chase, Diggs, Devontae Adams.
Okay.
I got Devontae Adams higher than y'all. You know what's crazy about Devontae? When he was in Green Bay, I remember us talking about. I think we were all Devontae was the number one.
Yeah,
the best receiver in the
at the
NFL.
time, bro.
Yeah, but Jimmy.
And he hasn't.
Okay, he went.
He
went
hasn't
from
cooled
Derek
down.
Carr,
He hasn't cooled down.
He went. But I'm taking quarterback into it as well. So like he can't be over those guys because the quarterback.
But we shouldn't be. We should. No, I know, but we shouldn't. We're just talking
talent wise, he's probly 2. To be honest,
yeah, that's what I got. I got Jefferson, Devontae, then Tyreek. Then I'll go to. I don't know.
I can't put him over Reek, bro. I'm just him. I can't put him over Reek.
Reek has so much pop to his game.
And then I got Jamar Chase.
I have Jamar Chase.
Who's y'all's 4 and 5 spots?
I had
I
Chase
have
and Diggs.
Diggs. I have Diggs and Adams.
Diggs.
Yeah,
Is Cooper Cup right there?
yeah. Coop was he was right there, like literally right there with Diggs.
I like Coop, but he has no pop to his game, so I can't put him over any of those guys.
Yeah,
He's just a strictly route runner, which he's great at.
but he's hell at he's a hell route runner, bro.
I love Coop, but you can't put him over those 5 guys.
No, not at all.
He's right. He's outside. You're right. And then probably right after that, you probably got to go like CD.
CD, I think Smitty's gonna have a big year.
AJ
Smitty's better than
Brown.
AJ Brown. Smitty's better than AJ Brown.
No, he's not. No,
he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes, he is.
AJ Brown is.
AJ Brown
No.
is. Yeah.
He is like that.
Yes, last year. Smitty is better.
Terry McLaurin's better than Devontae Smith.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we're.
I would take that.
E.
McLaurin gets
McLaurin
because he plays in.
That's a bad take.
Because he plays in Washington with no QBs. That's why we don't talk about McLaurin.
It's not a bad take, but
he still puts up his. You can see his numbers, bro.
Oh my god! Okay.
Bro, I'm about to rip off probably 3 or 4. No, you know what?
There's
I'm gonna give
guys better than Smitty, bro.
DK Metcalf.
Yep.
He's not better than Smitty.
What?
Give me Garrett Wilson over
He's not better than
Devontae Smith.
No, bro.
DeAndre Hopkins? DeAndre Hopkins?
Waddle.
No, he's not better than Smitty.
Bro.
Jalen Waddle's better than Smitty.
Smitty's in that 6-7 range.
Waddle is better than Smitty.
Watch this year. He's gonna have more yards. He's gonna have more yards than AJ Brown. He's gonna have more yards than AJ Brown.
Mike Evans is better than Devontae Smith.
Okay. Now
I would take that.
We're just doing too much now.
Bro, he's had it's like double-digit years, right?
Yeah.
With 1,000 yards.
Oh my.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all piss me off. I swear to God, y'all piss me off.
Hey,
Y'all really?
Bro.
That Devontae Smith take was the wildest take so far.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
That's not bad, yo. I fuck with Smitty.
Smitty's
great.
Good.
Smitty's good, but like
he's a Heisman winner.
He's good, but
hey, give Patrick Mahomes Smitty, and he's up there in 1,500 yards, man.
Y'all ready to wrap this thing up pretty soon? Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Last thing before we go, these will be quick. Top 5 quarterback receiver duos in the NFL.
I got my. You can go either way. I'm ready.
Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes is undefeated. They're one.
I guess we'll put Travis Kelce as a tight end.
Travis Kelce's a tight end, but he's still.
I didn't put him in mind because he's a tight end.
Okay, but say they are. Are they in the top 5?
Well, yeah. If you want to,
yeah.
If we're counting Kelce as a receiver, then he's in.
I know that just messes all my shit up.
I was thinking.
Well, I know it's quarterback receiver, but like Travis Kelce's his guy.
I'm going Burrow
Chase.
Chase.
Sky Moore.
I'm going Burrow Chase number 1 duo.
I got them 2. Then I got.
I'm going Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs.
I got them at 4. Then I got Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson at 3. Then I got this is a hot take maybe. Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley at 5.
God damn,
E picking shit we ain't seen yet.
Yeah, I was expecting.
A wild card, baby.
Here's what I'm expecting. I got Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, number 1. Then I'm gonna go Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. Then I'm probably going back to. He's the best receiver in the NFL. I'm probably going back Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson. The hooking up together, right?
Yeah.
At 4, oh man, I'm probably forgetting somebody. I don't know if I want to put Rodgers and Garrett Wilson that high. We haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if I can.
But you have to think they're gonna connect.
They're gonna connect. But I would still put like Tua, Tyreek, or over that, And then who am I missing? Who else we got?
I got I got Burrow and Chase is my first.
Yep.
I got Kirk and Jefferson. That's my second.
Okay, so that's one spot higher than me.
Yeah, I got Allen and Diggs. They're just interchangeable. And then
sorry, V. Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, come on, man.
Bro, just because he's a tight end, bro.
We just didn't put them in our list because.
Well, I know he's not a receiver, but like I thought we were just talking like number 1 options.
Nah, I said quarterback receiver duo.
They probably got I'll give you this: Mahomes and Kelce probably have the best like
Connection.
connection in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
got them one. Sorry, I fucked it up. But,
No, you straight, bro. I
I
had
got them one still.
Tua Hill 4, and
Tua
then fifth
Hill.
I had Hurts and Brown for 5.
Yeah, Hurts and Brown.
But I
Yeah.
almost interchanged it with, if not them, I was going to do Stafford and Cooper Kupp.
Oh, see, Stafford just. You know what, or V? Instead of Stafford Cup, I would go Dak CD.
I mean,
That's not. No, don't say I mean. That's not a bad take. Dak and CD can be looked at as a top 5, 6
I
wide
can't put those
receiver
two
quarterback.
top 5, bro. I can't. I won't let myself.
Watch out for Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley, though. Remember I said this.
No,
Y'all.
No, bro, they're gonna eat. I didn't put them top 5. That's all. Like I would probably put them like at like 7 or 6, like in that range.
Okay.
So I see where you're coming from.
Anything else y'all want to hit on real quick?
That's it for me, I think.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, it's always good catching up with you guys. Let's watch some college football this Saturday. And then please, guys, listeners, we appreciate you guys very, 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 very much. We are going to post this video on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. Please do go follow us on Spotify. Hit that star. That'll kind of help you follow us. Leave a 5-star review. We do appreciate you guys very, very much, and we will always make sure to return the favor. All right, man.
Love
Doc,
y'all,
take it
man.
easy. Appreciate it.
Y'all be easy. Peace out.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, stopped it.